Are you struggling to attract quality talent in your organization? Is your attrition rate painfully high? Do you find it challenging to keep your team members motivated and productive? Are your training and development programs building sales leaders? My name is James Tanti. For over 3 decades, I've been training people in professional sales, startup businesses, and mentoring others to build million-dollar enterprises. Hi, life changers, leaders, and legends in the making. I'm James Tanti, and today we will discuss how you can gain, train, sustain, and retain talented team members and build highly productive teams of sales leaders. Starting with talent. Did you know that according to HubSpot, 46% of salespeople don't intend to go into sales? This means that half of your talent will have little or no experience prior to you hiring. Again, define, select, and sell. So define, who is your perfect team member? What are their skill sets, experience, and values? If you get super clear on what you want, you'll be more prone to finding it. Write down the attributes of your dream candidates so that when you see them, your mind will be activated to recognize and enroll them. Selection. The resume is just surface information, really to give you questions. Questions like, what do they want? Do they really want it? Is the competitive spirit from within them? Have they won awards? Can they do it? What's their related experience? Do they have some wins underneath their belt? Do they fit your culture? Are they students of success? What was the last books they read? People are creatures of habit. In other words, if they're not reading books now, they probably won't be students and reading them later. Do they have a desire? Question. Where would you like to be 5 years from now? Test to see if they are hungry for opportunity. Do they have a positive demeanor? How are they answering your questions? Here's one. What did you like about your last employer? What didn't you like? Ultimately, when you're interviewing, what is your gut feeling? Do they have the will to win? Can they be a student, or do they know it all already? Do you feel that they can be a team player? Will they sacrifice for the greater good? Or are they more about themselves? Selection of talent is both a science and an art. Sell them on why you and why your organization. Sell them the bigger picture. Do they see how they fit into the bigger picture? Can you effectively filter out the underperformers and the negative Nellies and negative Neds? Here's the deal. It will take you 3 to 6 months of time and money to train these new recruits to be effective and self-sufficient. They will need to understand that there will be a learning curve, and this can be a high-paying, hard job or business. And they must be inspired by the bigger picture and have a strong purpose to thrive through that induction period. Now that you've gained them, it's time to train them. So what should your training include? Belief building on the product, buy-in of the company, industry-specific training, classic sales training, personal development, and leadership development. So starting with belief building of the product, they need to see, know, and feel that the right prospect needs to own the benefits of this product or service. And you're doing them a huge service by helping them get it. Either the customer is going to sell them or they're going to sell their customers, so that their belief system must be strong. Buy-in on the company. Really, it's a cultural onboarding. The mission, the meaning of the mission, the vision, where we're going, the core values, what we stand for, that needs to be articulated so that they feel the love. They feel that this is more than just a company about doing business. Industry-specific training. Easiest way is get people attached to people. Hands-on training. see it, do it. Empower the people. Involvement, relationship building, collaboration, all of that comes in hands-on training. Now, the sales training is never ending. Mastering the basics of the 13 levels of the pyramid of sales success, which you can see in previous episodes. When you think about it, in today's competitive environment, you must be great to get good results. And to get great results, you have to be outstanding. In other words, you must seek excellence in all you do, and training needs to be constant and never ending. Studies show that 16% of sales training is retained after 90 days. This means that repeat training every 3 months. Rinse and repeat. Personal development training really prepares your team to become more resilient. We want to install a winner's mindset and champion beliefs. Often this means replacing disempowering false beliefs with new beliefs that will prepare them for success. We need to continually work harder on ourselves than we do on our business, because when we become more, we can give more and get more. Leadership training. Create a talent pipeline and have leaders step into roles before they're ready to receive a promotion or a change of title. We are equipping them for continual growth. Now let's talk about maintaining your talent. Core areas to pay attention to in maintaining your team performance is recognition, incentives, meetings, progress updates, and hard work. Regarding recognition, in Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Languages of Appreciation in the Workplace, he defines these languages as gifts, time, praise, touch, and service. All of these areas are of value, but 1 or 2 have more impact than others depending on the individual. Gifts. They can be small, like a gift card or a piece of swag, something personalized with their name on it, or a larger item for a birthday, anniversary, or a milestone. Give me something tangible. Time. It can be a coffee talk, conversation, it can be going out for lunch, or a one-on-one mentorship session. Really, it's time to connect and be heard. Touch. For the kinesthetics. A high five, fist pound, handshake, pat on the back, or in the right environment, even a hug can be more meaningful. Praise. You can send a simple text, but that's pretty much the most rudimentary form of praise. A handwritten note or card is even better. Private praise, such as, "You crushed it this quarter, I'm proud of you," or "Thank you for going the extra mile." When possible, bring people into the front of a room, of a meeting, or on stage can be even more profound. Make your praise specific, personal, and sincere. And the 5th language, service. That can be offering assistance with a challenging project, giving your team member a helping hand while on vacation, or just offering to volunteer to cover for them. Knowing these hot buttons are nice, but what matters is finding out the 1 or 2 dominant languages that resonate best with each of them and apply them to get the most bang for the buck on your recognition. Incentives. They can be weekly, monthly, quarterly. Incentivize both activity and results. You may want to consider reinforcing the behavior of prospecting by incentivizing it. Why? 46% of sales professionals that have been polled found the number 1 area of business they need help with most was, you guessed it, prospecting. Prospecting and booking appointments is the most critical activity to do consistently and effectively. Meetings. Nothing worse than a boring sales meeting. We want to have great sales meetings. A great meeting should have a balance of education, motivation, recognition, and fun. In the end, an effective meeting should inspire people to want to strive harder. Clarity of numbers. Keep current numbers in front of your people. We want to show consistent progress towards quotas or goals. And what this means is we are here, you are here, and here is where we are going. Hard work. We want to sell our team on the merits of hard work. Nothing great happens without great effort. How are we going to do it? Remind them that excelling in sales is not easy, but it's worth it. Hard work and persistence over time always trumps natural talent. It's a compounding effect. Inspire your leaders to be students of success by becoming 1% better every day. Benchmark daily, weekly, non-negotiable numbers and activities. For example, do nothing less than X hours of calls daily or X contacts per day, every day. Early in my career, we had a rep named George. His nickname was the booking machine. He wasn't the most skilled, and he didn't have the most dynamic personality. In fact, he was a little abrasive. But he was a top performer because of his discipline of calling more people than anyone else. Another thought to motivate your people to push a little harder is to use quotes and cliches of legendary sports coaches, the Stoics, or lessons from the Bible. Leveraging the distilled wisdoms of the great ones can get you a little bit more effort from your people. Keep your people motivated by sending them to motivational seminars. Hire third-party coaches and trainers. These small investments will reap greater rewards. Here's a final thought on maintaining talent is develop a racehorse, someone to set the standard and pace of excellence. One strong achiever can do 2 to 3 times the productivity of an average performer and can elevate the entire team's standards and performance. Having a racehorse or overachiever will inspire hope and ultimately show people of what's possible through social influence. Believe in greatness. Believe in you. I believe in you. Let's build better together. Your humble partner in success, James.